Facebook. Hello, and hello Instagram, and hello Facebook. Dun, dun, dun. So we're live tonight. Hello. How's everyone? How's everyone's day been? It's I just get more excited every day. Well, I've only got a couple more days. Is it a couple more days? I'm not sure. I get really confused. So I think I'm on day countdown two. Anyway, my year sober is on Tuesday, so I'm really excited. And tonight talk about I wanted to talk about my program Ignite, but what I needed to talk to you about first is what you need in your life. For me, the things that help me with stopping drinking and staying like that are these things which I feel that everyone needs to have in their life. You know, like joy. Now, I feel joy, and I get that through the creative process. Like the way I feel about creativity now is just on another level. It really, really is. Um, what you also need is mindset. You need your mindset to be sorted. You can't. It's the more I realise that is the key to the whole thing is your mindset. You know, you need to rewrite those stories that that hold us back. I have been rewriting stories on a daily basis. You have to do that. It's key. It really is. And for sketchbooks, you need to use sketchbooks. You need to have a space to be creative in, to lose yourself. And like you need to learn about self-care and how important self-care is. Like, you know, it's not a selfish thing. It really is not selfish to want to sit down for 20, 30 minutes a day and spend time drawing in a sketchbook. That is not selfish. That makes sense. And it's about, you know, you need to know how to find the time. We you lead these busy lives. We're rushing from here, we're rushing from there. But when you really look, you can find the time. And I know that you can, and I can help you find that. So, why do you need to learn these things? Because it's all about mindfulness, it's all about living in the moment. With these things, joy, mindset, sketchbook, self care, finding the time, a big key component of this is mindfulness, is spending the time in the present moment. It's beautiful. It's joyous. It feels good. And when you just take away the equation of alcohol and you just lose yourself in the creative process it's just amazing. So they're sort of what you need. You need joy in your life. You can get that through the creative process. You need to change your mindset. You need sketchbooks. I can't tell you how important sketchbooks are to have in your life. You need self-care. It's okay to do things for yourself. It's not selfish. You're allowed. Creativity is in you. It's a force. It's here. It buzzes around my body. I can feel it when I draw. It's amazing. And this is why you need it, because regular creativity is good for our mental well-being. Fact. And when I looked it up, it literally just says regular creativity with anything is really good for our mental well-being. And it just says that you can't change the fact that if you do something for yourself creative, it could be, I've got a friend who loves knitting, and it makes her feel good, and she loves it, and it's that process. So whatever your creative process, you need to be able to, you need it. You need creativity. It makes us feel good. And also, when you are creative and you do have time to yourself to be creative, it actually impacts on the rest of your life. Because if you're feeling good about yourself and what you're doing, because you're doing this little bit of creativity every day, that will have a knock-on effect. It really, really does. Because if you're feeling good, you project that out to others. And it really is. Like, you know, I feel I want you to feel this, what I feel. And you're allowed. You are allowed to do this. You're allowed to have time. You're allowed to be creative. It's not a dirty word. Do you know what I mean? I can use some dirty words, but creativity definitely is not one of them. It's a beautiful, wonderful word that is just encompasses so much. It's magical. Creativity is a magical word. It creates magic. It is magic. And that's why you need it. We have it in us. The magic is there. I was reminded I was listening to a meditation and they were talking about creativity. And they were saying that when you don't use your creativity, it creates blockages. It's like stagnant, it's like a river that gets blocked. You get these little pools of stinky water. And that's what they say with creativity inside you. If you have these blocks, it creates unease, dis-ease, uncomfort. And I really believe that. We need to get that flowing in some way, and I can help you do that. And because it will bring you joy. It brings me so much joy putting pen to paper. It brings me even more joy getting other people to enjoy the process and feel that joy too. It really does. And for me, through my drinking, through my shit times, creativity was my tool to deal with the shit in my head. Creativity is the way that you can get rid of that stuff. Through writing, through words, through creating, through painting, through drawing, through being creative. It helps on so many levels. I was looking at a TED talk the other day, and about sadly the late Sir Ken Robinson, who was a massive advocate on how important creativity is and how schools kill creativity. And one of the things that I really liked that he said is creativity, we don't grow into it, we grow out of it. And that's the truth. When we were a kid and we were given a box of crayons, we didn't think, oh, that doesn't look right. That doesn't. And we used to draw and play. And then you get to a certain age and then all of a sudden that creativity bit, oh no, we've got to just, and it gets lost with the education system. And that's wrong, because not all of us want to learn in that way. We want to learn creatively. And another one I really like that he said, if you're not prepared to be wrong, you will never come up with something original. Mistakes are good. Creative mistakes, failing, learning, that is all part of it. This is what I've learned about being sober. The biggest thing about being sober is you still have all the emotions. You still have sadness, anger, loss, grief, but you have joy, pure joy. I didn't know that I could ever feel that way. You know, the creativity's always been there. It's always made me feel good, but I've never felt this good. My creativity has never. It's making me look. I've got goosebumps on my arm because this is how it makes me feel. I feel alive. I want you to feel alive too. I want you to know that if you get into your creativity and find tools and things, there won't be time in your life for drinking. You will want to try new and different things. You will want to be with other people. There are choices around drinking. One of the choices you can make is my creative program Ignite. Because it will help you. It will change you. It is amazing. So I'm just going to it's a bank holiday and I don't want to natter for ages. So Ignite is my 3-month creative group program to inspire and support you in discovering or rediscovering the magical world that is your inner creative force. And that's the truth. I will create a safe space with no fear of judgment so you can explore creativity in a unique and supportive way. I've been really This is so important, and so vital. We need creativity in our lives. So, what the outcomes, if you join me in my 3-month program, the outcomes for you will be, you won't have a fear of the blank page. You will have regular creative time in your life. You'll love it. You will love your sketchbook, and you will never leave home without one. And that is a promise. 3 months with me and a sketchbook will be in your bag. And if you leave the house without one, you will go back and get it. I do it all the time. I have to have a sketchbook with me. It's just, it's there. And that is something that I know after the 3 months that you do Ignite, you will have a sketchbook with you at all times. By doing this, it gives you a portal into discovering creative aspirations and dreams that you may have had and that you may have wanted to do. You just don't know until you try. So that's the exciting thing about this. It's an adventure. It's a creative journey. It's exciting. So I want you to have creativity in your life as a natural part of your day as making your cup of coffee in the morning, or whatever your cuppa is. That you sit down with your cuppa in the morning and you might sit and draw for 20 minutes because that's what you do and you are allowed. So this is what Ignite is. And this is why I'm doing it. If I hadn't have given up my alcohol, if I hadn't have done the things that I'm doing, I would not be sitting here with you today. There are choices around drinking. You don't have to do it. If you're a creative and you're an artist and you're drinking, you're not living to your full potential. Nobody is when they're drinking. It's a drug. It numbs you. It robs you of joy. It robs you of self-worth. It robs you of everything. But, So, Ignite. It's a 3-month group program. It costs £950. That's just Ignite for the 3 months one. Or I do an Ignite VIP, which is 1,500, and that comes with 6 times 1 hour creative one-to-one sessions. You will have, everyone has a group. We have a Facebook group. There's so much going on. It's going to be so exciting. So I'll just say that once more. It's £950 for the 3 months. If you want to do Ignite VIP, that's 1,500, and you get 6 1-hour creative one-to-one sessions with me via Zoom. They're really good fun, by the way. Really good fun. So if you're interested in that, I will post the link in the bottom. There are payment plans available. And your creativity needs you. It's just as simple as that. Creativity is vitally important in our lives, for our mental well-being, for everything. I can't, it's in us. We just get it taken away from us because of society, because of stories, because of mindset, because of this, because of so much. But you don't have to be like that. So there you go. That's Ignite, my 3 months creative program starting on September the 7th. It's £950 or £1,500, and that comes with 6 1-hour creative one-to-one sessions with me. There are payment plans available. And I will leave a link at the bottom. And ask me any questions. I'm happy to help. Okay, then, thank you very much, and I really appreciate you listening to me talking about my drinking and not drinking, as I should say, because this is massively important. And thank you. All right, have a lovely, lovely evening and the rest of your bank holiday if you're in England. I would say toodaloo.